Yeah, you're taking my virginity, Xcom.
Popping your dual cast cherry. Right here, right now.
Right, we're leaving it there. We're going to start now.
Don't worry.
We are going for this live.
I'll be gentle.
Live stream viewers. We are going for this first dual cast with me, Xcom, and the other guy, Inuki. It's going to be between M3llem and Jim from the Rom clan. Now, we have to actually sync this game up. So, are you ready, my fellow Xcom, Inuki?
I am. Am I your fellow Inuki? Yes, I am ready in 5 seconds.
This is going to get confusing. Okay, so 3, 2. We're going on. This is after one. The beat after one, right?
Gotcha.
Right. Okay. So 3, 2, 1, go. If we know our beats, so I'll be watching as M3llem as the allies, as I usually do, as when I'm stumbling all over the place now. So Xcom, you're scaring me, bro. You're scaring me.
Oh, don't worry. You'll be alright. You'll be fine. By the way, just to check that we are synced, I'm on 23, 24, 25 seconds. So I've got a bit of a beast of a PC, so hopefully we should be able to keep in sync.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I don't do any swapping around just to keep the sync stuff nice and nice, but in any case...
That'll be good. That'll be good. Who knows? With COH2, we might actually be able to watch the same replay at the same time.
That would be so good! I'd like that very much.
Amazing.
Yes, right. Now, do you know much about these players, by the way? Because I'm... Like, I'm kind of like a lurker. I watch people from above and then discard all the information I've learned about them after the entertaining replay. But what, you know much about M3llem? He has been in a few tournaments recently. I saw him play very well against Dev-M, but still not actually defeat him.
Rifle squad.
Yeah, I couldn't reel off a list of his achievements. I have heard of M3llem. He's not a player I come into contact with a lot on the ladder, so I'm not familiar with his strategies or the sort of things that he likes to do. But I do know that he is a good player,
Now,
as is Jim. Although Jim's more of a 2v2.
Jim has a Schwimmwagen, and you're telling me he's good. Okay.
Schwimmwagens, the nice thing about a Schwimmwagen, I mean, obviously it's a
They can reverse.
Tales of Valor unit. They can reverse exactly that. So, despite the fact they're not as fast as bikes, they are more manipulatable, but they are more expensive as well.
Now, my German friend, he actually, when he first played, he hates this game, by the way, but he saw, like, what is this Schwimmwagen? I know what a Schwimmwagen is. It's amphibious. Now, it doesn't actually go in water, which is surprising, because that's kind of, like, it should be able to just cross these lakes in this map Semoise. So, that would be a very interesting dynamic if it could do that. Ooh, it's...
Now, somebody told me, and I don't know if this is true, but told me that in the areas where there are fords, river fords and areas like Zimbo Lowlands, there's a couple of fords here, it can actually drive fast. It doesn't get slowed like by the red cover. But I don't know if that's true or not. Actually, I've never really tested it. I'm not a TOV fan.
Yeah, some of the... I like the M18 Hellcat. That's about the only unit I kind of like in Tales of Valor. It just looks nice, it's got a nice name to it, and it doesn't change too much from the Wolverine, so...
Yeah, the thing about the Wolverine is it's got a tendency to misfire. But for a while I was convinced that the Hellcat was better than the M10, but I'm really more a vanilla person right away these days, so... I don't know. I'd rather keep... Oh, look at that! We've got an interesting engagement with the rifles attacking some pioneers in a building and losing 3 men to the pioneers thanks to the heavy cover and thanks to the fact that they got pinned a little bit by an MG.
Yeah, that was a pretty nice building to actually go in there and just kind of delay capping, but they turned that around entirely. It was pretty impressive. And now we've got riflemen from M3llem hiding behind a building, just trying to stop any bullets from hitting them. And again, there's just this delay tactic going on as much as possible. Schwimmwagen's going to come round and not do jack squiddly crap. Oh, and there's the retreat.
Yeah, the US were just... Yeah, they were trying to keep... I mean, I'm not sure about that retreat, but I guess he wants to recall his rifles so he can use them. Oh, look at this, they're getting bugged out, they don't know which way to run, they're running backwards, forwards, backwards, left, right.
No, into the Schwibwagen. Oh, I'm so confused. Oh, this is such a bad retreat path. Oh, wow.
And they got wiped out, that is incredible.
Oh, the Schwibwagen.
So, that was purely just because... yeah, pathing indeed, yeah. The Schwimmwagen was in the way. There was also an MG gunner which was also blocking the path. I think so. M3llem's immediately on the back.
The Schwimmwagen, the driver, that could have just got out and started teabagging that. It was so offensive. He must have been really annoyed. I would, as M3llem, I would have been raging at that right now. But he is going up on the north side and start capping some of that area where currently Jim is not too present, but he is bringing a Schwimmwagen up. That's, I guess, a good thing about the Schwimmwagen. It can drive around and pester some engineers at the very least. Can't drive through fences though. That would be OP.
No, but he can use it for pushing, and at the moment he's just scared off those engineers from capping that point, and they've gone off to harass something else.
Bringing an MG into the building as well. Not a bad building, not the best building to put something inside of though. Oh, he's decided to plunk it down there, just outside. Facing the strategic point, I believe.
So what have we got in the way? What have we got in the way of units from the US at the moment? Have we got any tech coming in?
Well, we'll just wander over to their base, and currently absolutely nothing. We are just getting our last rifleman squad out. It's a bit too early for tech, Xcom. Just a bit. We are currently 5 minutes 45 seconds in. That's kind of around the time where I would. Yeah, it is like the region where I would like maybe get out a bar or a triage center, supply yard. You know what? You name it, whatever you want. But currently, just our 4th rifleman squad coming out. Not enough manpower. Fuel has been spent somewhere though. So maybe grenades.
Well, M3llem's being quite cavalier with his rifles. He just had another set of rifles pinned and 4 guys down. They had to retreat away. Some nice harassment here from...
Just lost 3 riflemen guys in the middle. Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal actually, but the nice thing about the rifle capping power is that the fact that they're still, despite the fact they're taking so many losses, they're still managing to maintain at least 50% map control.
You're watching the engineers at the top. I think they want to go for on a boating trip. Bars have been popped.
Yeah, and that's... bars, okay. And so he's got bars and he's still got some fuel left over as well, you say?
Yes, 31 fuel. And we've got an MG in the building from Jim. Interesting building again. 2 MGs out. And a sniper! You didn't say there was a sniper!
Well, the sniper's, yeah, it's just come out on the field, 0 kills, yet to fire, yet to reveal his presence. He'll be popping, once he's seen bars though, of course, he'll just be firing away because he knows that he's got impunity right now. There's nothing to counter him.
Not unless he decides to get a weapon support center and go for that, but that means... we do have tier 2 coming out for Jim, so weapon support center not too bad, but... Greyhound would be kind of a few minutes away if he decides to go for that. I'm liking the barbed wire that Jim's done, by the way. It's very pretty. It's going to make that MG in the building even better.
Yeah. It's aesthetically pleasing, but it also serves quite a good purpose as well, just keeping those
look at
rifles
that.
away from...
3 rifle squads away with you. So what does that leave on the field for M3llem? Oh, he's getting the cutoff point right outside Jim's base.
Yes, I mean, but that's not actually really disconnecting much territory. Yeah. I mean, it's disconnecting low munitions. I mean, this is one thing that a lot of players get sidetracked with. They know that going for cutoff points is a really good move, so they often go for cutoff points, but sometimes the cutoff point itself isn't really cutting anything off.
Exactly.
So, yes, it's...
Still, it's a nuisance to have to go pick up, but not much of a nuisance when it's not actually losing you any resources that you would have otherwise not have gotten. Schwimmwagen's being repaired.
So it looks like M3llem... Yeah, M3llem's laying mines, and Jim just saw M3llem lay that mine with his rifles. So that does 2 things. That gives away the fact that there's mines going down on the field, so Jim needs to be cautious about that, but it also gives away the fact that he's got infantry company to deal with. So,
Ooh, we just hit a mine on the south side of the Rifleman squad, right next to the VP.
but it looks like... and there goes the Schwimmwagen on the mine. And that was a bit ballsy, really, because that's a classic place. He knew that that territory had been in control of the US player for a while, and yet he still sent his
absolutely.
over that point.
And now the bridge outside m3llem's base is in control of the Axis hands and the sniper. 4 kills so far as well. And again, that cutoff point. But only the munitions to worry about.
Yeah, this is the classic Semois pin, which Axis finds it a lot easier to maintain than the Allies, obviously, because they have MGs from the get-go.
Exactly.
And despite the US's very early dominant map control, despite the fact that he was losing units, now he's going to struggle to get back onto the field with MGs covering both the two areas.
The bunker just outside m3llem's base actually destroyed a part of the barbed wire as it was being built. I've never heard of that ever happening. And now the Riflemen charge out, just getting behind the bush, avoiding that MG fire. The sniper's also firing as well. Someone's going down in the center. Oh, we got a engineer squad retreating. I wonder if they'll get focused on.
Yeah, that engineer squad laid a mine at the heavy cover just outside the cutoff point just before he's retreated. I don't know if he's going to get through alive.
Oh.
Yes, it looks like he will. Oh, does it look like he will? Could get sniped.
Oh,
Snipe misses. So,
that was tense.
m3llem's now really suffering.
Yeah.
I see he's teched to the supply yard.
And we also got an MG down in south from Jim as well, and a pack coming out. So Jim is in a pretty good position right now for whatever m3llem decides to bring to the field.
Yeah, pack is a wrong choice, really. At the moment, that pack is.
But it's the safe choice.
280, 290 manpower. It's a safe choice, but it's currently not countering anything.
Currently not.
So it's actually just a waste of manpower.
There is a motor pool on its way.
It could do in future, and there is a motor pool. So yeah, maybe it was just one unit early. If he'd have gone for Grens first and then got a pack out,
that
might have been a better move.
I completely agree with that. But sometimes you can't just go inside your enemy's base and see what they've got. So the timing's a bit wrong for Jim, but that's the timing he felt. Just as a sort of player analysis, I'm going there. That's the mindset he was in. He thought there was going to be a motor pool up now. The fuel is a bit low currently for m3llem, but hey, he's still got a pack out, and that cautious will be somewhat useful later on when an M8 decides to score out. If that's what's going to come out, m3llem may decide to go for an AT gun, thinking exactly like Jim, thinking that there might be vehicles coming out soon.
Yeah, so we've got 2 attempts at getting back on the field right now, and it looks like some of these flaming engineers might actually crawl to victory.
I'm watching that.
Past.
But Jim sees it, he's going back. Half track! Half track!
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and that half track's going to be very good to support this Axis collective right now.
And maybe m3llem will look at that and say, actually, I could get an M8 out. He's got a half track. Not knowing that there's a pack on the field, and eventually get himself into a rather difficult situation facing off against the pack. So we'll have to see what comes, of course.
It's true, but seeing the Grenadiers, seeing the fact that there is a half track out means that he knows that there's tier 2. He's got to assume that there may well be a pack soon. It's not like it's a straight tier 3 build.
Yeah.
Because ordinarily, such as COH law these days, if you see your US opponent go for bars, one of the things that people like to do is just completely skip tier 2 and get Pumas out straight away. And then obviously the US then has to deal with that in some way, usually tank depot. But yeah, we've gone for the safe option, we've gone for the tier 2.
Oh man, there's so much barbed wire I missed in the middle. And mines as well, there's so many mines. One outside the church. Oh, the engineers hit one just between the church and the building that you should stick an MG in between. Oh, whoa, what happened there? I think we just saw a grenade go inside a building and wipe out 5 guys. Right on the north side.
Yeah, and it looks like this remaining rifle's probably going to be... Oh, you might get sniped. There you go, sniped and drops a bar.
Oh, man. And there's some pioneers presumably inside that half track which could go pick that off if they want. Some grenadiers... nowhere nearby, actually. Strange.
So right now, not looking good at all for M3llem.
Here comes the
In
M8.
fact, he has got the M8 out on the field. Currently unskirted. Or is it skirted? No, it's skirted.
It just went up now, and now comes the 50 cal as well. The bar has been picked up, so 3 bars for that rifleman squad, but it's no kills for them, so nowhere near any veterancy gain on that, which is kind of a shame. Where's the pack? Oh, God. More mines!
The pack's right in the centre. The problem is, there's been so much blue map control, or blue from my perspective, red from your perspective, that M3llem has got to assume that Jim has put down lots of mines. So he's got to assume that his M8 cannot roam freely across the map. And he'd be right. There are a select few mines that would spell death for this M8. So the M8 is going to be used in a defensive capacity, which, you know, it's a better early game hit and run kind of unit where it's got a field of attack. At the moment, it's just got to be defensive, pick off the odd man here and there. And we have a flank coming in with some Flamey engineers.
Half-track's trying to get into a neat position. No longer any needs anymore. It could have stuck behind there. Now I think it just wants to get the hell out of here. No, the M8's not doing so well at target firing in that. It kept on drifting targets. Could have done much more damage there. Meantime, there's combat going on the south side as well. MG is just doing a lot of damage to a rifleman squad. For some reason though, Jim decided to pick up...
I think he's going to lose this MG.
Yeah, he decided to go behind that Schwimmwagen. It's not a bad choice, but I think he could have stayed there a bit longer and did more damage to the rifle squad rather than picking it up and moving it. He wins it anyway. 2 rifleman squads moving around in the middle of the map.
I think you've got to make a decision with an MG42, and the decision is: do I want to let the enemy kill the men who are in the squad, and thus it gets demand, and then there's a chance they could pick it up, or do I want to retreat it and lose the squad outright, and then but thus not give away the MG? And I think that was his motivation.
Yeah, Jim though had few infantry nearby. He's got a bunker down as well. Wow, interesting choice. This one, I'm not entirely sure of its purpose. Not an MG bunker yet.
Well, it's a protective MG bunker.
Oh, there we go.
He's just upgraded it to an MG bunker just this second.
Yeah.
And that's usually something that players like to do late game to secure late game VPs.
Oh, they are annoying.
It does, however, secure that one VP, and it's going to be it's in such a position that it's going to be quite difficult for the Allies to take that down. So really, that's going to concentrate the fight in the middle of the map.
I mean,
so
I feel like a Greyhound could just go down to the south side, poke through the barbed wire, and crush some of that wall. Which the Greyhound is actually going down to the south side of the map now, interestingly enough. I wonder...
You've got to assume mines, though.
I would also assume mines.
The fact that the... yeah, well, and you'd be right to do. You'd be right to do so because the mines are going down.
Everyone treats me like I'm stupid.
And when you drive over,
crowds have cut forward supply.
well, not at all. No, no, I don't think you're stupid, Inuki. I've just tried to talk to you on a level that you'll understand. So anyway, no. The point is, crushing wire is a very dangerous occupation for an M8. Especially in choke points like this. If the M8 was to go over that wire, and you see he's stopped there, he's probably thinking right now, wire, that looks like an easy target, I could drive over that, but has the enemy planned something for me?
Nope.
Has they?
Not just one wire, but double wire. Oh yeah, he did, and then he managed to get through the wire. So. Sniper right outside M3llem's base again, with 17 kills so far. The base pin, again, it looks like it's about to come into effect. Do we have an MG nearby? No, we do not. That's all the way back in base. A pack is about to get some shots on the M8, though. M3llem doesn't see it coming.
Yeah, so we actually have 2 packs on the field now. One to cover this entry point to the map, and it's firing at the M8. And there's another one right in the centre, which is securing the Simoir pin.
Oh. I want to see this M8 get out alive. It's missing so much. The pack. Yeesh. Oh, and again.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Wow.
So we had some flaming engineers go down. We've also got some retreating grenadiers. Now, if you look at these grenadiers retreating in the north, you'll realise that they're heading for disaster. There's a mine that's just been placed down. Boom, one guy.
Oh, and the rifleman gets the
picked up.
veterancy. Wow. There's a lot of history being made in this game of just things which never happened but have happened now. Half-Track's still doing pretty good.
Well, the US is... yeah, the Half-Track's doing good, and the US is decapping a lot of the Axis map control, but at the same time, he's not benefiting from it. There's... the US is not connected to any of these fuel points or munitions points in the north.
That's the base pin for you. No good having all the areas on the north. That strategic point outside the base does cut you off from those points. We do have double riflemen coming up behind the half-track. I think they might be charging. I'm not sure if they do have stickies. Have you seen a sticky yet? This could be a bluff, a huge bluff.
I haven't seen stickies.
Alright then, so they're just going to swamp that Grenadier squad, forcing them to retreat, but the half-track's got a pretty clear exit path right down the middle. He's got dominant control of the center of the map, so there's no worry of mines being there. The sniper is also assisting. MG inside the building. It is firing just over that barn, or maybe down the side. Yeah, that's a pretty weird place to fire. The MG. Oh, so much barbed wire.
So we got... There's triple infantry vet we've got from the Axis, and we've got first vet on support units as well. So a lot of the fuel being spent on upgrades rather than tier teching.
We just had a mine hit on double retreating rifleman squads. The M8 is coming into the center, hitting the Volk squad behind a wall next to the church. That got jumps for joy. Oh, it's a shame that the ragdolls aren't purpose. Oh, another mine hit! Damn! Damn! And the M8 is probably just going to get away from this pack. Oh no, 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 no. Indecisiveness is going to get you killed. Ugh. Oh man.
He just sneaks behind the hedge.
There's a second pack coming though. Brace yourselves. The armor penetrating shell is coming! Oh, it's gone. No more.
There you go, and the squad goes down. There's some nice salvage left behind.
Well,
should any pioneers go over there.
Just looking at the tactical map, M3llem looks kind of beat up and dead at the moment. Not so healthy
well,
army.
I don't know, M3llem or Jim, because, I mean, if you actually look at the actual map control that's connected, the US is actually connected to more map than the Axis is right now.
It's no good having map control for less than a minute. It's going to be taken back shortly. Oh, another mine hit.
Yeah, that's true. If he goes for the cutoff, it certainly will be.
Yeah,
but he's not doing that immediately.
Well, it's kind of trouble when you constantly hit mines and you have to return, reinforce, get your health back up. Oh, we got 105s on the field. Where's it going? Looks like the church is the target.
Nice.
Oh, that guy on retreat gets a direct hit.
Took out.
What was that?
That actually took out one mine with the first shell. It was a mine with the first shell and 3 grenadiers, and then it took out a mine behind it with the next shell as well. So it's doing 2 jobs there. It's killing guys and it's clearing mines as well, which is quite nice.
The best howitzer of all time award goes to that. Volks are going to cap that point.
With those shells.
Still though, we can still reinforce in the field with this half-track here. I'm very happy to see the half-track surviving 22 minutes into the game. Wonderful, wonderful. Here comes the MG again.
This is interesting.
Go on.
Axis still haven't chosen a doctrine at all, and usually, I mean, you'd expect the US to choose their company based on what they see from Axis, or at least that's the way I play.
I'm ignoring you because the bunker's in effect.
Still have no choice.
Sorry.
So it's chasing off rifles from the VP. That's doing its job. I mean, if you look at the actual victory point count, you'll see that Jim is way ahead.
MP40s. Hooray! Taking on some riflemen at the fuel point. Where that island is. Who lives in a house like this? On an island by itself. Like, I always wonder to myself, is this like what? France or Germany? This is France, right? Samois. It's not got enough to be German. But were there towns that really look like this? They don't seem functional. Honestly.
Well, that would have been prime real estate, you would imagine. You know, it's a nice little
Yeah, it is a nice
island-based house.
Well, it was nice.
Unfortunately,
It was nice.
Yeah, it was nice until the windows got blown out.
Then the accident
Full of bullet holes
happened.
now.
Oh, we got a MG debunked from that base pin building there. Again, howitzer hits the guy on retreat, doesn't die. No mines cleared there. I think M3llem has just managed to get out of the base pin now and is starting to capture areas. Wonderful for him. Panzerschreck.
It's really draining on VPs though. I mean, 3 VPs going down. That's actually 1 VP every second.
Yes.
So if we take that to its logical conclusion, there's only 232 seconds left of this game, unless something happens about the VPs.
Well, the northern one is going to be captured. The middle one, that's going to take some work, and the south side is going to require a lot more of a delicate touch to get rid of that bunker. I would... like, an M8 Greyhound would take too long to kill it. There needs to be something more.
Yeah, you'd expect from the Axis right now, and that's what we're seeing, you'd expect some tech to... Oh no, we're not actually seeing that, we're getting Pioneer being built. But you'd expect tech to either Tier 3 or Tier 4. Because he's stuck in Tier 2 for a long, long time, and he's got a lot of veterans.
I'd like to see some AT guns, maybe, out for M3llem, just to be on the safe side.
I'd also expect, because you've got a lot of Vet 3 infantry, you'd expect to see snipers on the field. And I notice in the Allied base, you've got a WSC going up. So... Oh, and look at this shell! Oh, right next to a sniper! The sniper takes 90% damage, but gets away.
Wow, so lucky. In the previous game that I just casted, by the way, someone got a grenade chucked on their sniper. Didn't die. Stood right on top of it. That was the game of the week. You see that? Ooh.
No, but that does happen quite a lot, and it's rather frustrating. It's happened to me quite a few times. Yeah,
I noticed end game
quite resilient to grenade.
End game, usually when you took a grenade on a squad or one guy, they tend not to take damage at all. They just seem to be fine. Oh, grenade from the rifleman taking on one of the MP40 Volks guys, and they're just chewing up the rifleman. Oh, look at him move! Fancy footwork. Double flamethrowers, here they come, and the Greyhound. Where's that pack? Where's the pack, Jimmy? Oh, it's there.
Pack's way by the way by the victory point. Hasn't got very
not
good
in a
field
good position.
to the church.
Satanic rituals now in the church as the flamethrowers pour flames outside. Expelloramus. But I'm not seeing an actual winner out of this battle. I think maybe Jim has this one, but only just.
Yeah, Jim's held off the US push.
He's able to reinforce.
I mean, the US is going to having to regroup. Yeah, that's exactly that's turning the battle. The fact that there's a half track there, the infantry's triple vet, so it's healing as it's fighting. So yeah, Jim's in a very, very strong position, and M3llem is in trouble.
We just hit another mine with the 105. More graveyard desecration. I hope he pays the fine. I'm not seeing M3llem making any sort of decisions at the moment. We've got a rifleman squad going down to the south side of the map, but they ain't going to be able to achieve much with a bunker there. And absolutely jack all elsewhere as well. It looks like Jim's just going for the base pin again. That's his goal. Really aggressive.
Yeah, there's no respect for the dead.
Exactly that, Xcom. Exactly.
In this game, but I guess they're just hoping to fill up that graveyard. That's why they're just making room.
Hey, it's heavy cover. Get rid of it.
Right. And this is a nice push, actually.
Yes, this is the time where we group up and charge forward. Sometimes the blob format can work. Rifleman down south versus the MP40 Volks. Oh, they're going for it. Come at me, bro.
And the Stucker's out.
Stucker.
Yeah, but look at this. There's a Stucker on the field.
Stucker. What the fuck's a Stucker? Stucker
walking.
That's
walking.
Yeah.
Is that how it's pronounced?
I call it Stucker. Germans of chat. Schmetterling. Who is right, Inuki or Xcom?
Oh, it's just called up.
Find out soon.
Stucker, I thought it was called.
That 105 just took out a whole machine gun squad. I want to see this Stuka fire. Go on, Stuka Stuki. Come on, Stu.
Yeah, look to me. That was actually an off-map drop. I didn't actually see the smoke, but yeah, the howitzer is firing again for.
We only have one howitzer so far.
Oh, and it's straight on the rifles.
Ah, I missed it. Ah, damn it. Friendly fire. Friendly fire. I really want to see this Stuka fire, man, but there doesn't seem to be a good shot. And that's actually kind of a good thing to do. If you don't have a decent shot with your artillery, don't take it. Don't just spam it for the hell of it. Sometimes that's a really bad idea, because when you need it, and then you don't have it, well, you feel bad then. You feel really guilty. U is commonly
true, I think he's still on recharge.
Stoker.
But we've got...
We're wrong,
yeah,
Stoker.
Stoker. So Panthers. So what we ended up seeing was a tech to tier 4. I missed it. He built the tier 4. He's now got a Panther out, which is unvetted, but it's still pretty beastly.
Yeah.
And we've got some Knight's Cross building.
But we have an AT gun to thwart the Panther. I'm sure this will go extremely well when there's only a sniper defending.
One AT gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't fancy its chances.
A Greyhound could micro around it. Problem is the Panzerfausts. And the tremendous amount of micro you would have to do as well. Sitting there for about 3 minutes trying to take a Panther out with a Greyhound. It's not impossible. It's just implausible. Allied sniper. 3 kills. Wait, hey. Knight's Cross on the field.
Yep. Knight's Cross a very good counter to snipers. And just generally quite good. Good units.
I thought that was going to be your whole input of the commentary there. Knight's Cross on the field. Yep. Yep.
Yes, they are. Yes,
I love it.
They are on the field.
Oh, the Stuka's targeting the snipers. A direct hit, but he survives. It hit the billboard, man. The billboard took the shot. No more billboard, but still a sniper. Wow, lucky.
It was probably full of Allied propaganda, and they decided it was a targeted hit.
I want to see what these Knight's Cross... They're going for the AT gun. It's a very good choice for the Knight's Cross. They're going to be... no, they're sticking behind the gravestone. Come on. Go. AT gun. Surely that is the best decision to go for right now. Rifleman in the building.
Yep, I'd say that would be a reasonable call.
Oh, what are we...
And there we go. Oh, with the sniper and a Gren Squad retreat wisely from the howitzer shot.
That's...
And so it looks like Jim is just trying to bunker down a bit now. He's trying to secure the 2 VPs. He's in a commanding VP lead.
Is that a repair station at your cutoff point? Yeah.
Is it? No, it's a medic station going down rather than a repair station. Okay. You're right, a repair station wouldn't be bad. Wouldn't be a bad call, and I wouldn't be surprised if he does get one.
Always one.
But we still haven't seen. We still have no choice of doctrine right now from Axis.
Interesting.
And yeah, it's a bit of a. I don't know. It's a bit of a faux pas, I think, or a mistake.
How much
leave choosing your doctrine this late?
Well, he has a Stuka.
So he
doesn't need artillery.
No, it's true, but he has 9 command points right now. So with those 9 command points, I mean, one thing that I like to do is go for the early zeal from Terra, and that really does improve your infantry's chances. So I mean, he's missed if he does eventually choose Terra, he's missed out on all the early game advantages that he'd have had from having that zeal.
I'm struggling to think
Terra,
of what he would like.
Be the best choice.
Yeah, Terra is like a safe bet late game for me. But Blitzkrieg,
well,
I like the Tiger, and I like the option of having manpower blitz. Those are 2 nice things to have late game.
It is a choice between Terra and Blitz. Definitely, defensive company would be a mistake. I mean, because the howitzer's already on the field, he doesn't really want to bunker down.
There's no way to put a flak anywhere in a good position. Maybe like over the lake, but easily destroyed anyway by infantry. A lot of infantry on the field.
We've just had a howitzer barrage take out a grenadier squad, and they've dropped a Shrek. And it took out a sniper as well. So we've had a sniper down, and,
What the fuck
and
he
the
says?
grenadier, and dropping a Shrek. Yeah, and he's quite right, because I was thinking, Jesus Christ, that was 2 howitzers firing. I thought there's... But amazingly, that's just one howitzer. One
after
howitzer
another.
firing at one point and spreading out.
Nice crossing
It's
grenadiers going after the AT gun in the center. That's that gun. No one to reman it in the vicinity of the area adjacent to a location. Apart from the Greyhound. We can sit there and defend it for a little bit.
Yeah, now would have been a good point to move his Panther into the middle, apart from the fact that
Come on.
it's got 0 health.
Come on, Stokey.
thereabouts.
Stokey, fire. Want to see it fire, man.
Stuka. Walking Stuka.
No, you walk the dog. You don't
Imagine
walk
you're
a
Arnold
Stuka.
Schwarzenegger.
The Huns are
Imagine.
Yes, you do.
Imagine.
It's like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I can't do
Walking
accents.
Stuka.
I could do like, get to the chopper. I can't do
I
anything
cannot.
else. No choppers in this game. Here he comes, here he comes! Excellent sound.
No choppers, but there are Stukas. And wait a minute, that rifle's got the Shrek, so I'm assuming that rifle was over here and picked up the Shrek. He must have been.
Ooh, double snipers.
It's gone.
South side, picking away some Volks. Micro, Mellum.
fuel sector.
Oh, they've stopped to capture. Mellum could turn around and fire. He does. He misses.
He does in a bit.
Oh, we got to go up on the
Shot
north
to
side.
miss.
It's like Knights Cross are running up some rifles and flamethrowers. They're backing away now, though, giving chase. The Knights Cross holders do. Pack in a weird position as well on the northern side, hiding in some bushes. VP is being captured by Jim. Now, taking fire from snipers. Oh, he's going to lose it. Ooh. Just gets out of there.
Gets away.
AT gun has a gander as well.
And actually, these Knights Cross are coming in for the snipers. Look at them running in for
here
the
they go.
snipers. They take a shot, they shrug it off.
One of them's, it's like 2
and
shots.
he's using the... Yeah, he was...
Very well
Mellum was
played.
using the M8 to push, and by keeping them back from the sniper.
Very, very well played.
Oh, and here comes a second Knights Cross. Yeah, it's a bit of bad timing from Jim.
If he timed it nicely with that second Knights Cross holders, they could have at least sandwiched them, made them retreat, took a lot of damage. Maybe even kill one of them, but I think Mellum's too good to let his snipers die to something like that. Here comes another charge.
It's all about the coordination. There you go again. Knights Cross shrugging off the sniper shots,
Ooh,
but deciding
why?
that they... Well, they decided they didn't want to walk past 6 men, 2nd Vet Rifle Squad, and I think that was the right call, because they would have taken too much damage.
Grenade! Oh, right onto the grenadiers, and here comes the artillery. Oh, it flings the medic across the screen. Stuka's being fired. Takes out the AT gun.
Lines are collapsing.
Do we still have both snipers, though. Both snipers are alive. We got another half-track popped out. I think we're going to see another Stuka. Likes a Stuka.
It's a war of attrition of artillery right now. The artillery's doing a good job. Unfortunately, we've got a pack, and it looks like one of the guys is uncloaked, stood in the middle of the road,
Yes! I saw that
facing
earlier.
backwards, and that's going to give
Don't worry, guys.
away the position of the pack.
Yeah. Don't worry, guys. I got this. I got you protected. Seems like Mellum hasn't noticed. He's queued up a load of cap commands. Too busy focusing on the middle. Panzerschreck guys are going to take out the bunker. Oh, man. Vet free rifleman now, 19 kills versus the MP40 Volks with 31 kills. Very good attrition from both players to get that a high amount of kills up. Very well. The Panzerschreck has managed to take out the medic bunker, so no more grenadiers from that. No factory to pump them out. Sniper assisting from very far away. The Stuka comes down though! How did the Stuka know that it was here? Wow, this is like...
Well, the sniper had fired
I see.
a couple of times.
I joined the scene a bit late. Second sniper. They're taking on the Knights Cross. Here come the bodyguards, the rifleman squad. Oh, a sniper goes
One
down!
of the snipers goes down.
Damn, man!
Ready to roll.
Not too good. Xcom, apparently you're Detective of the Year. I don't know why. What did you do?
Right. I have no idea.
Do you...
Maybe it's just my sideline.
Yeah, when I watch replays, I occasionally find it fun to kind of piece together what had happened when you don't see something that happens, because it happened off screen. And you see like explosions on the ground, and you're like, I bet that was a mine that was sleeping with his wife and he chucked a grenade on it. Excellent, we've got a motive. And, you know, that kind of stuff entertains me. All that. I hope we can do that in
You might be thinking about these things
Hey, I have
a
a lot
little
of time
bit too
to think.
deeply, perhaps.
Hey,
Yeah, too much time.
you have to go in deep. Sometimes. It was a very deep play from Jim at the start.
That's
Going right outside the base.
what White Flash says.
What? Are you cheating
So,
on me?
this game is... Well, this game has been completely turned around. I don't know whether it's a lapse from Jim or whether it's great play by M3llem. But yeah, I mean, M3llem is now in such a strong commanding position.
Yeah, he's got a
I can't
mortar out
really
as
see
well.
how-
He's got his off-map combat group. That's going to be spammed to high hell for the rest of the game.
It's a really nice creep as well. He's got a nice creep of AT guns. He's got one unmanned AT gun, but 2 manned AT guns, which are just going to face off this Panther. I mean, the Stuka could deal with that, and in fact, we've actually got 2 Stukas on the field now.
Yeah, damn those Stukas, man. Here they come, here it comes! High angle camera shot tour! Oh, I love this. It looks pretty. It mostly missed though.
So it was...
Wow.
Yeah, it was a good decision to fire it, but it was a bad location. So he's doing the right things, but at the wrong times.
Hey, they got
In
widespread.
the wrong position.
That fire damage that's left behind though occasionally does a bit of damage to stuff that wanders over it. The Greyhound kind of charging in the Knight's Cross and the Grenadiers, pushing them away as the Riflemen's pursue.
This Panther is in deep trouble. Damaged engine. Oh my god, it just got killed by the mortar! The mortar
Oh my god!
just took out the Panther and gets instant double vet. Look at the mortar kill. It's got
I'm
one
seeing it.
heavy tank kill.
Yeah, you legit guys. You soldiers of war, you beautiful ladies of destruction. Flamethrowers are taking on a pack, and the Greyhound, beautifully timed as well. Gonna fire some shots in that. There's a bunker here as well. I think this might be the end of Jim. He's losing a lot here. He's losing a lot of significant units.
Yeah, we got the Stuka firing on some flamers.
Oh,
it's a bit of a strange choice.
He just wants to
We got
use the
second
cooldown
Stuka
before he
firing on
dies.
an AT gun.
Oh, the mine! Oh, the Greyhound's down! It's a mine!
Yeah, Greyhound hits a mine, gets a Shrek, goes down.
I
Sniper's still firing away,
honestly think Jim planned
but about
that.
to be chased down.
He retreated his Stuka and lured that Greyhound in. Over a mine that hadn't been used yet. Ah, these are the pro players, man. These are stuff. These are the things that I do not think about. Knight's Cross now charging in. I think they've had it with a mortar.
Yeah, and this, I mean, they've got nothing to stop them as well at the moment. I mean, well, actually, they've got a shitload of rifles that just leave base that could stop them. But instead of doing that, they've decided to take a detour and go up to the victory point.
Yeah, the Knight's Cross
They
took out the
really
AT gun.
let that AT.
Over on the south side, though, we've got M3llem bringing up an AT gun to take out some of these bunkers, which I think is pretty great that he's actually managing to take some of his army resources and devote it down there. AT guns, they require some micro, you know. It's not easy to take them in. Oh, here comes the barrage from the Stokey. That's it.
That was brutal. That wiped out
Enemy unit.
this, entire rifle squad and an AT gun.
That was for the
Wiped out by
Panther.
that Stuka.
That was. It's still not good enough, though.
But the sniper got the kill shot on the retreating Grenadiers, and they dropped a Shrek.
Ah.
So
Where is that Shrek? There it is.
even perhaps.
Are the Knight's Crossholders going to pick it up? I wouldn't recommend that. Although,
No, they decided to bypass it. They don't want to give it away to the rifles, though. They
Definitely
certainly
not.
don't want to give it away to these double vet rifles.
definitely not.
Here comes another Stuka barrage.
Oh, flamethrower inside the building. That would have been a
This
perfect
is-
place for the Stuka. Oh, the sniper is going to go down.
And the sniper goes down.
Wonderful. And the Knight's Cross can return home happy with that one. But will this Panther Shrek get picked up? Who's going to go for it? Who wants it?
I think it will. I think it will.
Is the Stuka going to land on the Panther
Definitely.
Shrek? No, it's going to... Where is it aiming? What is this, Jim? Why? You should have been aiming where it was going. Not where it was. It's pushing. It's pushing.
Stuka, Jim, but not as we know it.
Oh, they just picked up the Panzerschreck and the Stuka was trying to push it, so it wasn't able to do that. But Grenadiers chucking their things, not working out for them. The flame is torturing them, and the AT gun is here.
Yeah,
oh my god!
Nuclear pineapples.
The AT gun's going to take some
Ordinary
shots
pineapples.
at the Stuka. It's here, and right now, Jim is a bit pressured. Oh, capturing on the map on the northern
nice
side.
cross coming in for the nice flank.
Oh, here we go.
Very nice flank, in fact, and they are going to wipe out. Are they going to wipe out the Flamer squad?
I'm not sure. Stuka destroys that AT gun. It's gone. It's out of there. And now the Knights Cross are playing cleanup crew. Riflemen retreating. That too. They drop a bar. Now, a little birdie tells me, maybe you can confirm this, that picking up a bar in a Knights Cross Order is a bad thing to do because their original weapons are better. Is that true?
I don't know. I don't know.
Now, the reason behind that...
How's that for an answer?
That's a perfect answer. The reason someone told me this is because the Knights Cross Holders, their weapons are excellent in close quarters, and the bar, compared to those weapons in close quarters, is not as good. And usually you're charging in your Knights Cross Holders a lot, so you don't want them to have this alright weapon for medium range, but the bar in medium range is better than what they've got. So maybe that is something that people should go into the forums. There is that Ask the Expert in the forums, isn't there? Maybe one of them can confirm that.
Yeah. I mean, speaking to I don't know, people like Marinas and all the rest, I don't know if anybody knows any definitive answers on that.
Wow. Oh, this is going to be a good Stuka.
I would pick up the bar.
Oh, what? Why, Stuka? Why? Like, 3 of the shots landed in the spot where nothing was happening. Lightning strikes 3 times. Not on Hitler, though, so... here it comes again.
Stuka shot actually takes out some Knights Cross. Flamers contributing damage.
Oh, that's the worst thing to happen.
Oh, what have we got here? Well, I mean, this is some really nice Knights Cross usage, actually. I mean, they've been mopping up units left, right, and centre everywhere, and you rarely see this happen.
It's just 2 squads, isn't it?
No, he's had 4 Knights Cross units, actually, and
the illusion is ruined.
They've been all over.
The illusion has been ruined.
Sorry about that.
I thought it was 2 all along.
Despite the fact there's double the number of Knights Cross units that you thought. They have been doing a lot of damage. I mean, look at these guys here. 12 kills they have to their name.
That's those guys.
That's pretty good. There's another one, 15 kills. That's the ones in the middle. There's another one with 15 kills, which is reinforcing in the base. Another one with 4 kills, reinforcing in the base. And when the final squad has retreated, I can check that. That's got 2 kills. So he's
we've got a mortar with 1 Panther kill, so nothing can stop us now.
Yeah.
M3llem's going for the victory point.
And that's all.
He's down to 78 at the moment. 332 to go. This is going to be a long game. I feel I've made an incorrect choice to cast this game. Oh, mortar friendly fire.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, this is a pretty exciting game, to be honest with you. And we got some nice Stuckerage in the middle.
Now the Stuka isn't as good
2 kills.
as the Neville for suppressing and stopping people from capturing points, but it certainly does a lot more damage, I'd say.
Oh, it certainly does, and it takes out tanks as well. It's a good anti-tank vehicle.
Oh, really? Wow.
There's one thing that I've got to say that you made a slight mistake on earlier. Don't I?
No, go for it. Education?
The Stuka doesn't actually cause... Yes, the Stukos. They don't actually cause any flame damage. So after the Stuka rocket, when the Stuka rocket has landed,
just the Neville,
you can quite successfully move your units through it. Just the Neville. The Neville does huge amounts of flame damage.
Yeah, it's just a vision thing. Just a vision thing.
It is. It's a vision animation thing.
Oh.
It does more significant damage to tank. It does more significant damage when the rocket drops, but after the rocket has dropped, it doesn't do any lasting damage.
Today I learned Stuka flame is not real flame, it's coward flame.
The Huns are taking our territory.
For more to be able to get a kill on a Knights Cross holder. Bet 2, come on. Oh, this is not going to end well for M3llem.
No, but the counter to Knight's Cross, this is something else. They have heroic armor, which means that they're susceptible to flames.
Flamethrowers,
So,
yes.
Flamethrowers, engineers with flamethrowers
yeah.
are the correct counter to Knight's Cross holders.
But also, my friend, guess what is susceptible to bullets? Engineers. And Knight's Cross holders are pretty good at that, so I imagine if m3llem decides to get flamethrowers out, Jim is going to see that and target fire them, and they will die cowardly fast. He does have a flamethrower squad up. Do we have any more engineers? We just saw a stupid grenade. No, we've only got one flamethrower squad. No more engineers to upgrade, so... We do have a vet-free rifleman with 25 kills, though. And a howitzer, which is making...
Those flamers... Yeah, those flamers have got 9 kills to their name, though. 9 infantry kills and 1 light vehicle and their second vet, so they are pretty beastly.
How long can they go, though, without dying?
We shall see. Now, something which is horrific and it's really causing me problems right now is the fact that we still have no doctrine choice.
Oh, really?
Would you like to hazard? Would you like to hazard a guess at how many? 14. Do you think 14 command points he's sitting on?
Yeah.
No, 16.
16.
He has 16.
Stun grenades have just gone down for Knight's Cross holders. Oh, the flamethrowers are dying. They're being focused. Jim knows what he's doing.
Yep.
Sniper, double snipers out. We got a new sniper out. Man, 16 points. You could, like, I never think to go King Tiger. If I go King Tiger, it's kind of a joke, but like he could just literally go get a King Tiger out if he wants to. He could do
any
anything.
command tree he can max out right now. So.
Yeah. Wow. It's crazy. Is he trying to prove a point?
But he hasn't.
Is he really trying to prove a point?
Well, sometimes it gets to this. Perhaps. I mean, sometimes it gets to this position in the game where you've been waiting for so long to choose a faction that you decide, well, I've got this far without a faction. Maybe I can win without choosing a faction. But it's usually not a very good move, especially if you start losing.
I'd just start getting some buffs on these guys. Just like go down the Blitzkrieg tree, get the Blitzkrieg ability. Why not? Just anything, any buff on your troops that you get. Ooh, mortar right in the Knight's Cross holder.
Personally, what I'd be thinking is terror and getting a V1 and taking out that howitzer.
I mean, propaganda war alone is good enough. You've got some
kills on that howitzer. Yeah, I mean, exactly. Propaganda war. Get the victory point in the middle and just spend your munitions keeping units away from it, and then you've won.
He's only got 67 points to go. There's no reason not to do that. So I don't know when he's going to decide to pick up on the fact that he's not used his CPs. Hey, maybe he's been out of the game for a while. We've all been there. Like, oh damn, I forgot to send my CPs. Oh shit. 3 snipers now. 3! Vet 3, Vet 1, and Vet 0. Looks like the Knight's Cross holders are treating.
Now the fact that m3llem's now gone for these 3 snipers, that actually means that they can take out 1 Knight's Cross holder for every shot that they take. So that they have now guaranteed, exactly, so that they have now become a reasonable counter to the Knight's Cross, provided the Knight's Cross don't attack on force, of course, which they probably will do.
I'd also wouldn't mind to see a Neville just in for the suppression, but with 2 Stukas, hey, why not? We can just fire them at the same time. A bar's been dropped, the riflemen are now retreating, the church is almost dead! I mean, a few more bullets and that's probably going to die. Oh, the mortar, we're going to lose the mortar! No, they've set down! Oh, they're baiting for the snipers. They are bait.
Surely,
they got away!
Surely the mortar's going to go down.
No, it didn't. Did not happen. Not happening.
No, it didn't.
We lost an AT gun down south. Can be captured. Knight's Cross holders probably don't want to do that, though.
No, and there's no reason for it. I mean, the Axis haven't seen any armor.
Maybe some Shermans would be nice to see now.
Yeah, Shermans would be a reasonable choice. I personally just think more flamers are needed.
Yeah,
let's just deal with these Knight's Cross
holders.
That's
the cost-effective solution, I'd say. But also the one which could cost you the life of your flame engineers, as they will be focused fire. Jim knows it.
Yeah, and they are being right now, and...
Oh, crap. m3llem!
One guy.
Oh, wow! Oh, he's gonna go down with the purple heart. Wow!
No, he's not. He survived. I think honestly, Mellon thought that unit was dead and just left it there.
Yeah,
and then he must look back at it and
hero.
go, oh.
A true hero to the American army, but we do have another medic bunker down, by the way, and he's gonna put in the guy nice and comfy, tuck him into the bed, give him bedtime story. How many guys until we see a grenadier squad pop out of that?
Another 2. Yeah, there'll be another 2.
Alright, well, we got some Knights Cross retreating to our position. Ooh, where did that happen?
We've got a...
I see 2
Well, we haven't got a counter-snipe, but we have a sniper out to counter-snipe. So I should have clarified that.
I would say that's a pretty good choice from Jim. More bunkers! More bunkers! There's that late-game bunker you were talking about earlier.
Yep. He's trying to lock down these victory points. He knows that the pressure's on now.
That is the way to do it. 27 points to go. But it's no time to all in and lose your stuff just trying to lock them down. You're still got to play it safe. But with 4 Knights Cross holders and a counter sniper and some Stukas, he's set up. He can do this. Jim can pull it back.
Here we go. We've just had the Doctrine choice.
Oh, hooray! What is it?
The 18 command points eventually got spent outright. We've got Terror. So this is exactly what I was talking about.
Sweet.
He's played the entire game without the advantage of Zeal, which he could have had Zeal from the outset.
Yeah, that's a kick in the nuts.
Yeah, it's a waste. A bit of a waste. But we do have the opportunity now to drop a V1. He's got 282 munition. So there's enough for a V1 and possibly followed up by a Firestorm.
V1s, man. Firestorms are pretty good as well, but when you've got Stukas around... Oh, we just had off-map combat group brought in, a Hellcat, an MG, and an AT gun. Walk into a bar. So, probably not the best combination of things to get.
Say ouch. Did they say ouch?
Yeah. Oh,
no?
We had a bar picked up from the Rifleman squad with vet free, so... Oh, the Knights Cross, they're gonna die and retreat! Oh, they lose it. That's that gun.
Yeah, that's terrible. They're giving away veterancy, and that's the bad thing. If Knights Cross don't end up doing damage, they end up done. Oh, here we go! Forced retreat on the snipers, and one of that triple vet snipers surely gonna go down. Surely gonna go down.
Nice. The AT
and what about the next one? What about?
No, he's not going for that.
Oh, the other one gets away.
He did.
But we have lost 1 Knights Cross. It looks like we're going to lose the next one on retreat. Yes, we have, and it gives away veterancy.
Darn it. Darn it. Stuka's
coming down.
Trying to kill the vet-free Rifleman squad. They're going to get out of there. There's no Knights Cross. Oh, there is a Knights Cross holder squad behind them. They're trying to be heavy crushed by the Hellcat. Oh, they might get it. They might just get it.
Yeah, we lost 1 guy. And the other one gets away. But, meanwhile, back at the farm, we have Knights Cross holders capturing victory points all over the map. And this is going to put the pressure on. This is basically the checkmate maneuver going on right now. Because how are the Allies going to get people to capture the victory points within 27?
When they just basically all went back into their base as well. Oh, we got a few Rifleman squads.
Yeah,
one's in the field. He's not going to win against a vet-free Knights Cross. Not unless that mine has something to do about it.
The Kappas need to be staggered as well, though, because bear in mind we have prop war to deal with, to contend with. If all these units clump together, they could all be retreated in one lump, and that would be terrible.
Oh,
wow!
Wow! Oh no, this is not happening now. Jim, man, I was just too late on the retreat. Now the Hellcat's taking out these Stukas as well.
Yeah, but the KT's on the field. The KT might be able to finish off the Hellcat.
Everything's okay. I got this, guys. Wow, look at the damage on that. What the hell? No way, man. No way. Just one more shot.
No way, mana.
One more shot, but it's got a huge reload time. We got...
Oh, but the Hellcat decides to park in the middle of the road rather than get away.
Where's my camera going? Damn this mouse. Oh, so much. Destroyed engine, it's not going to get away now. It's just going to crawl slowly... Wow, whoa, seriously? This Hellcat has taken a few shots and taken so little damage. Alright, now let's...
Yeah, but he's down. End result's the same.
And then we're just going to run over that as well, so we can't salvage munitions from it. And we're going to run over these bushes too. Screw the bushes, we hate nature. And we are now capturing these victory points. Jim, with his King Tiger and infantry scattered everywhere, might be okay. 18 points just to shave off of M3llem. He's coming back into the field though, but he's got a lot to bite. So much to bite.
Yep, we got prop war used.
Oh, that's so happening.
On the rifle squad.
I would have preferred to see it used on this 2 rifleman squad entering the field now. Dealing with 1 rifleman squad, okay. Dealing with 2. I don't know. I mean, it's happening. It's happening.
Yeah,
30.
but it was purely
Oh,
delay
here it
tactic to
comes.
keep him away from the VP.
Yeah. But now it's all going to be dependent on these guys. They reclaim the AT gun. They're not going to be able to kill that King Tiger in a subtle amount of time. Oh, wow. Ooh. 1 Stuka rocket, it just annihilated a vet-free rifleman squad, but 1 Stuka barrage, one of the rockets, just took out 3 guys. Oh, well, we salvaged a bar from them. It's not all lost.
And that was also very interesting. Did you notice that the Axis sniper took 2 shots at the triple vet flamey engineers and didn't kill a guy either time?
Wow.
That's because at vet 3 they have heroic armor, I believe.
Ooh.
So the flamey engineers are effectively the same as Knight's Crossholders in terms of their resilience to sniper fire. Only at vet 3.
Wow. I did not know that with engineers, man. Those guys are pretty baller. No one's got any VPs.
And I hate to point this out.
No one's taking VPs, right?
I hate to point this out, Inuki.
Go.
But it looks like your broadcast is down.
At
least it is for me. I don't know if it is down for anybody else.
No, yeah, I restarted
I
it. I had to restart it. So it's back up. It's refresh now.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Damn you, Wirecast! I just still can't run XSplit, by the way. They're not happening.
Oh.
Just won't log me in.
Well, it's not the best piece of software anyway.
I've heard people complain.
So here we go.
Whoa,
that was a misclick.
I don't know if
you noticed that.
It was like, oh shit, I'm capping the VP! Yep. Better prop wall myself, give them an aura. No,
that was...
I think he's gonna get it anyway, just in time. These guys are waiting to pick it back up. Oh, 1 more Knight's Cross remaining.
Oh!
They're gonna sit there and capture
it. They drop the Shrek as well. That's just a kick in the balls.
The King Tiger is doing a lot of damage.
Flamey engineer. This has got to be remaining. For my money. For my money, these flamers have got to be the unit of the game.
Dude,
I mean, they've done. I mean, despite the fact that we had.
But the guy holding the flamethrower as well. You remember earlier on, he took on a whole squad by himself. Didn't die.
Yep. Totally.
We just saw a counter snipe. Allied sniper wins.
Yeah.
Prop war.
Allied sniper gets triple vet, but despite this.
Oh, this is a good prop war.
We have the Knight's Cross.
Oh, this is it. It's over. It's gone. 1 VP in the hands of Wehrmacht. That's it. Game over. Congratulations. Not M3llem, but Jim. M3llem, though, wow, that was a hell of a game. That was from the WMD tournament. Any thoughts on that, really, Xcom? I've got so much highlights I want to talk about there. Lead the way, man.
Yeah, that was a brutal game. I mean, at the end of the very end of the game, the Knight's Cross holders were actually capturing a victory point. They managed to white it and almost completely capture the entire point under MG fire. So we had an MG bunker built covering the point, but despite this, the Knight's Cross holders, so beastly a unit, they decided they didn't care that they're under machine gun fire. They're still going to capture the objective, and they did, and they won the game. But the game was more or less decided anyway in the middle of the map. So yeah, a great game, and the Flamer engineers, did they survive to the end? Yes, they did. 1 man retreating back to the OP. He's done his job.
Tactical.
They may not have won the battle, but yeah, He's going to come back as a veteran in the later stages of the war and probably kill Hitler. I mean, that's how pro this guy is.
Oh man, I think my favourite part is when the barbed wire died from the MG. That's like I like. Really. But in all honesty, like those Stukas, they got themselves into many hard, tight spots. But they came out, they managed to go alive, so very well microed there from Jim. The King Tiger, like, that worked very well at the end, just to be generally annoying. It got themselves 14 kills and 3 vehicle kills. So that was the Hellcat one, 2 AT guns. Must have killed something, there were no vehicles there to really actually kill. But just at the end, that prop war, we said it was so useful, and he could have had the Zeal right from the start and ended the game much earlier. But in any case, he didn't do that, and he gave us a really exciting game, so I'm happy with that one. And thank you.
Yeah, that's fine, and I really appreciate it, and I think Jim put in a great show.
I don't think I'm going to do another one though. I think I need a break. I need food and stuff like that, but maybe I can start, well not start, but I can do some like late night casts for like night.
Alright, Inuki needs food.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And why I guess needs
So it's been a pleasure.
It's also been my pleasure pleasuring myself. Good night!
You want more video? Over there at the top of the screen are relevant videos, and some other videos below them. You can subscribe by clicking the subscribe button too. If you got this far, maybe you should press like. No one sticks around for this long. Your loyalty shall go unrewarded.